I am sometimes terrible at this. Chris Art, hello. Okay. Make this smaller. Pop out the chat. What is going on? What is up? What is up? It's been a while. It has been a while. The Arena Uncensored. It has been a minute. A couple months, in fact. Went through a whole relationship in that time. Which is pretty sad on my part, probably. For only having a 3-month relationship, but these things happen. I'm gonna post this on Instagram real quick on my stories to get people here, and then we'll start. I mean, this is gonna be kind of an informal hang. I'm going to be experimenting with making some jerk stew, which I've done several experiments so far, and none of them have been the one yet. So we're gonna see if we can get there today. Let me post this story. That didn't work. Try that again. Greetings, everyone. We are live on YouTube. If you see this story right now, that means I am live. I am going to take this story down once I end the live stream. So come on over to the YouTube, and we are going to be experimenting with making some jerk stew. So youtube.com/veganblackmetalchef. And you should see the live stream just go in there. So come on and join in. I'll see you there. Greetings, everyone. We are live. Fishy Smith, hell yeah. As more people come in, let me gather the ingredients for this. I hope these carrots are good. Find out. Greetings, greetings, people. I'm gonna give it a second for some more people to come in, and then tell you about my life. I injured my finger, by the way. That's not bloodiness, that's some black nail polish that I couldn't clean off, but injured my finger at work. I do stagehand and audiovisual tech work, and my finger got smashed between these two very heavy cases called motor cases, which have these giant motors in them. The cases themselves are not that big, but they are hundreds of pounds. So got a small fracture in my finger. So that really sucks. Can't play guitar or anything right now. Need some potatoes. Where the hell did I put my potatoes? Let's find out. What's been going on in y'all's lives? Where is everyone from that is joining? This is what my kitchen really looks like all the time. I don't even know why I even try to clean up for other live streams and things. Vegan chocolate chip cookies from Publix. What? $4.09. That's an okay price. These are really good if you microwave them for like 15 seconds and then put some vegan ice cream in between them. That is ridiculous. Got Georgia is here. Miss Lady Pearl, Peekaboo, Sonette. Whoa, hey Sonette. It's been a minute. How's it going? Fishy Smith is surviving. I feel you there. This has been a surviving month. And yeah, those of you in solid relationships, give me your relationship advice in the comments. I just went through a whole relationship in 3 months. And it was good. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, really, 3 months is about enough time to see either things are like, hell yeah, this is going to be all-in power couple action. Maybe it takes a little longer than that, but or it's like, maybe not working out. Was a little bit long distance, just on the edge of long distance, like 45 minutes to an hour away, which isn't really long distance compared to a lot of people, but it's just long enough that you can't really do things very spontaneously. And yeah, just a little bit of a pain, a little bit of a logistical pain. Tokira, what's going on? John Lee's in North Carolina. North Carolina, man, North Carolina is so damn beautiful. So many spots. I definitely want to take another road trip back up there. Second, let me split this camera so let's see what's going on. There we go, ish. Kind of weird, but whatever. Cutting up some onion, some carrots, and some potato. Jen and Chris say hello from the Tampa area. What's going on? Tampa and Orlando don't seem like they're that far apart on the map. And if you go at 2 in the morning, it's only about an hour and 45 minutes. But any other time, it can be anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours and change. And it's kind of ridiculous. Which sucks because I really want to go to the castle a whole lot more. And yeah, but it's man, it's a pain in the butt drive away. Just wash these carrots off. Massive communication and FaceTime help. Still a challenge, definitely still a challenge to say the least. That is true. Yeah, like longer distance things, which I don't think, honestly. Now I've never tried actually, so I don't really know. But I don't think I could do like a really long distance relationship. Like, I kind of want quality time relationship thing. Let me get this in focus. I think this is out of focus. Focus in on my bum finger. Yeah, there you go. My slightly fractured finger. Ooh, and close up of my nose. But yeah, but like a long distance relationship, I'm not sure if I could do that. Some people can. I know a few that do it really successfully. And I mean, especially people that are out on the road a lot and tour a lot. And they do spend a lot of time together still on the phone. Tony Iommi finger. What happened to his finger? Does he not have a left middle finger or something? That dude is like a wizard to see play live. Like Tony Iommi, man, I saw him play only once with Heaven and Hell a while back. And holy crap, I don't even know why, because it's not like I completely love the guitar work of Black Sabbath or other things, but watching him play, like, I mean, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure he's a crazy virtuoso and everything like that, but watching him play, it's just something magical about it. It's kind of weird. Like, Tony Iommi, if you get a chance to see him play, is he still alive? Probably is still alive. Vicente, what's going on? Laura, permanent long distance is hard. Physical touch is important. I agree. I am definitely a physical touch and a quality time guy. That's to my love languages. This lasted 15 years long distance with visits. Just need willpower. Yeah? Just did ministry. That is awesome. That would be cool to film some stuff with you again, Vicente. You're a master. If any of y'all don't know in the chat, Vicente Cordero of Industrialism Films makes all sorts of amazing music videos for tons of bands. Cradle of Filth a couple times, and I mean, he does damn near everyone, but yeah. But yeah, no, some people do the distance thing really well, and it works out great for them. Let me start getting some rice going. If I have the right rice for this, I think I do. Yeah. Got some parboiled rice. There we go. You can see it on that now. I'm gonna toss this in this little rice cooker right here. Let me try to focus that main camera a little bit more. Makes it a little darker, but let's see if that is still good. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. But otherwise, I'm excited for hot weather season back in Florida. Very soon. I mean, it's not like it was that cold, but I'm excited to hit the beach. The beach and water things again. The beach and springs. That in Florida, if you don't like water stuff when it's really hot outside, then life is a little bit miserable. And I can see why a lot of people don't want to live in Florida for that reason. But if you do like the beach and springs, then that is a lot of fun. Toss a cup of rice, 2 cups of water in the rice cooker. Lady Pearl says, "Miss the springs there." Uh-oh. It's camera. There it goes. Black rice has more nutrients. Been using it in veg burritos. More nutrients. Well, I'm going to have slightly less nutrients than black rice. Feel fuller using black too. The blackest of the black rice. I do have a thing of black rice that I haven't used yet. I think it's, I don't know, what type of rice is it? Forbidden rice or something? There it is, black sweet rice. I'm not gonna take it out because it's under a pile of stuff in that cabinet. I don't want everything to fall. But black sweet rice. You get a mermaid out here this summer. If you come on down to Florida, let me know. Springs are pretty awesome. I'm gonna put some vegetable broth in that rice. Just go with a knife tip. Vegetable broth. Some salt and some oil. MG Blast says, "Go hard, bro." They always go hard. You ever done a love spell? Says Tokira. No. I don't know. Like, I'm a very weird or particular person, and I just think I need a particular relationship for us to really live a concordant life. I think whoever it is will need to have just a whole lot in common so that there's enough time for everything. But yeah, I don't know. A love spell. What's a good love spell to enchant someone? So that's the thing, is I don't even think you can go after like any like one person in particular. I think really the biggest love spell is to develop yourself to be living your your own best life, and then that will naturally attract more of whoever's sort of in tune with that. I guess that's sort of a love spell of just living your own best life and loving yourself enough. That's not as much fun. Not as much fun as manipulating the energies, the subtle energies of the universe to do our bidding. All right, cut up some stuff. I'm gonna start to make this in a second. Now, so far in my jerk experiments, I've experimented with several of the seasonings that come in like the glass bottles. It's like a paste almost. And those are good and hot, I will say. Those are like, those are really spicy, and I do like the spiciness of them. But they all seem to have this like alcohol-y sort of preservative taste that that I just can't shake out of the food, and I don't like it. I mean, it's not bad, but there exists better jerk. I've also tried some seasoning blends, and today, I don't know why I haven't tried this before, but this is probably the cheapest one and probably a classic, Lawry's Jerk Seasoning Blend. We're gonna see if this gets us there today. Solitude rules. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. And yeah, solitude. I mean, to me, being single is far preferable to being in the wrong relationship. The wrong relationship will eventually feel like trapped hell. And I've been there before, and it sucks. This last one did not feel like that. It was good overall. But yeah, the wrong relationship is, yeah, that's a nightmare. That is trapped hell. So yeah, I far prefer being single over that. But I would like the fuck yes relationship, like that power couple amazingness. Holly Pumpkin says, loving the food. That's magic. Herbs and ingredients from an old book cooked in a big cauldron. Food is magic. Kitchen looks awesome. Thank you. Second that. Loving that kitchen. Hell yeah. Cheers to self-development, manifesting best life for yourself. Damn straight. You are your own path. Yeah, damn straight. And Seagrenum. Hell yeah. So, I'm gonna make this in 2 separate pots. I got the rice going in the rice cooker. Flip on back to that. Well, somewhere you can see here. Of course, I just got all caught up in the wires, so I can't move this damn camera. Yeah, there's the rice cooker going. Not even pretending to try to clean up my kitchen. This is what it looks like on a day-to-day basis. I got things everywhere. I don't put spices back in cabinets. I mean, I have this little cool spice rack that is good. Otherwise, my spices are out. They're out and being used. Sriracha's almost done. Got a full sriracha. Other things, oils, everything's out. So I don't care. I don't care. I got other things to do besides put away the spices. The spice altar. Exactly. Gonna get some oil going in this pot. We're going to put all these like sort of stew vegetables. Gonna get those going and then pour some water in this pot. And then we'll cook some vegan meat over in the other pan. And can you all see that? Let's see. Got things a little bit. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, cool. So that's what we're gonna do. Emergency sriracha, damn straight. You can't run out of sriracha. I mean, it's just one of those things that you're just not allowed to run out of. Let me toss these potatoes in here first. Finish cutting up these potatoes. What are y'all excited to do in the as the days grow longer and things warm up? Is it cold where you're at? Is it warm? I'm gonna hit the beach, going boogie boarding, which is awesome. Although they started charging for parking at Daytona Beach. Daytona and New Smyrna are my closest beaches. And they just started charging for parking. Really all over Volusia County, which is where both of those are located in. And so I might have to get the parking pass for $100, but to me, I'm like, well, it's like buying a pass to Daytona for $100 for the year. Otherwise, it's $20 every time you park. And that sucks. BBMC always had the best cooking utensils. Damn straight. Except for this. This sucks. But it's a really good knife. I think I bought this random weird ceramic knife. I think when I moved back to Orlando from LA and I didn't have like any of my stuff yet because nothing had arrived. And so I just bought these two like random ceramic knives. And this is now, I don't even know if this is ceramic. No, I think this is steel. It's not even ceramic. It came with another ceramic knife. Came with this one in a package. This one's okay, but just this serrated knife. Actually, no, this isn't even ceramic either. I think this is steel also. Yeah, I think they're stainless steel. Okay, I thought they were ceramic, but they're not. This is like my favorite knife for some damn reason. Cuts like hell. Poppy says, yo. Gardening. Seriously try to grow veggies and herbs on my patio. That is a really good idea, especially the herbs wise. Fresh herbs are freaking expensive. I don't know whether I should have used that much potato, but whatever. I'm making a stew. Yeah, like basil and things, definitely grow that. They sell on AliExpress ceramic knives for like $5. Yeah, I think these were super cheap too. Even here, it's not ceramic. Vegan metalhead. Want to grow a bunch of herbs when I move out of my parents' house. Hell yeah. That is the damn truth. I'm growing passion fruit now. I'll see, hopefully in a few months, we'll see if I get some passion fruit. I've seen that the leaves must be edible because the squirrels love the leaves. Like, holy crap. I've seen squirrels up in the tree with a giant passion fruit leaf just going to town on it. So they must be good. I should try them as well. Should always use loads of potatoes. No such thing as too many potatoes. That's true. These are all true statements. It's been super easy here in Seattle. Our growing season isn't very long. Yeah, because it's fucking freezing there. Last couple of years got super hot. Nothing ripened in time. Passion fruit is incredible. And it supposedly grows very well in Florida because I've seen it in Orlando in general. I've seen many houses with just wild passion flowers growing all around. And yeah, passion flowers are like the coolest flower I've ever seen, I think, actually. They look like this crazy alien flower. And the passion fruit taste is something kind of alien too. Like there's not much like it. It's like a very unique fruit. I'm cutting up some habanero now. Switch it, let's see. Got some habanero. I don't have any Scotch bonnet peppers, but no Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, but let's see if the habanero does the trick. Have a good one, Sinette. Good seeing you too. Wondering the isolate forest in Pennsylvania is my favorite. Getting more into vegan ice cream making. Haven't recovered from Lula's Sweet on the Lower East Side closing. I haven't really delved into vegan ice cream maker. I know that making. I know that there's those like new Ninja creamy things that supposedly work really well, and a bunch of other machines. But here in Florida, we have a supermarket called Publix, and the Breyers vegan ice cream goes buy one, get one free like almost every week. And I don't eat that many sweets. So 2 tubs of ice cream last me quite some time. Yeah. Lorena, hey Brian, what is going on, Lorena? I have a kitchen. I don't have any like I still don't have like a food processor. I've got a blender, I've got a deep fryer, I've got this Ninja all-in-one thingy, which this is amazing. I mean, like an air fryer, different lid you can put on, and it's the pressure cooker. Of course, you can saute and dehydrate and do other things. But I don't have like a food processor yet. The only thing I have with that is a blender. I remember also like making non-vegan ice cream back in like elementary school and like class. You'd take like milk in a bag and you add a bunch of salt. I think that changes like the freezing temperature, and ice and sugar and other things, and you shake it up. I wonder if you can do that with coconut milk or something. But that seems like a lot of work. Probably better just to get a KitchenAid attachment. I don't even, what does the ice cream attachment do? Switch this. Ninja air fryer is crucial for the best crispy tofu. Yeah, it's I mean, air fryer and toaster oven, so damn convenient. cooks things fast. Put something in there, go do something else. It's done when you get back. Palace of Gold in Moundsville, West Virginia. What is Palace of Gold? Can't beat deep fried tofu. I agree. That is, I use my deep fryer for that for the most part. Air fryer is great, but it doesn't fry anything. It is a fantastic convection oven, toaster oven. So, but if you want actual fried things, you have to go with the deep fryer. Yeah, no, but baked tofu and air fried tofu is quite good. All right, I'm gonna start to add in the onions and carrots to get those sauteing in here. Of course, I'm gonna just dump half the onions out of the pot. Still have the habanero here on the plate. Haven't tossed that in yet. I'm gonna wait until those things get sauteed a bit more. Then we're gonna add the spices and habanero. Canned a couple batches of frog balls. Pickled Brussels sprouts. What do you say? It's just like Brussels sprouts with sugar, vinegar, and salt? Or how do you make those? What does a pickled Brussels sprout taste like? It does sound kind of good. For any of you that missed the intro, I hurt my finger at work. I do AV tech and stagehand stuff, and it got smashed between two motor boxes at work. So, sucked a lot, but I'm gonna do what I can do. I've also recently, just last night, set up my video studio shed outside for streaming. So I'm gonna start to hang out in there a little bit. See what cool things we can do with lighting and photography and crafting some stuff to make some more rubber armor pieces. Modifications to some clothing. To release some more music. Salt, vinegar, garlic, dill, lemon, black pepper, and jalapeno. And water. Nice, damn. And then what, you like saute the Brussels sprouts to make them, or you just eat them raw pickled, or like or you eat them, kind of cut them up just pickled over things? How does that totally work out? this is going. I'm gonna start heating this up to saute some of the vegan meats for this. Let that heat up for a second to dry out those water droplets before I put in the oil. Yeah, what's spring and summer like wherever you are? Excuse me. Here it is hot and humid, and it rains just about every day for like 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes in very localized places. So it can rain on one side of the street, it can rain and not the other. It can rain in one part of town and not the other. And then when the rain stops, it evaporates and becomes ridiculously humid. But it's really awesome to go in the springs, go in the ocean. I mean, I enjoy walking around. It's better than walking around with it freezing cold. Sprouts are boiled for a few minutes before you can them. They get cooked with a canning process. Eat them straight or with a Bloody Mary. Pretty much whatever you would do with a dill picker. Interesting. Poppy says it's still cold AF here in Manchester, UK. Yeah, that is a cold place. A couple of sunny days, but always cold. Hi, send me a jar. Thank you. No problem. Maybe Instagram or something would be the best bet for that. I'm sure it is still quite cold around the world in places that aren't Florida, but not all places. For those of you tuning in from other countries, especially Canada, Mexico, I'm sorry. I don't even know what the end game is with Trump. I don't even know what he wants. Why is he starting a trade war with Canada? Are we going to revive our lumber industry more so here in the States? I saw a chart that showed that basically just the northern part of the United States and all of Canada has like the wood that we use for lumber, and the rest of it is not even the type that we typically use. I don't know what Trump's end game is. I don't know. Our Congress is spineless and doesn't seem to do a thing. All those checks and balances that we learned about in social studies class, I don't think they don't seem to exist. I mean, maybe they exist a little bit, but I was always taught that Congress controls the power of the purse. But then how the hell is the president stopping money or starting money or directing things? If the president technically can't do that, then I was doing it. That's it's ridiculous. I know I'm getting into politics, and yeah, I mean, now I'm a pretty centrist person, as in like maybe with like steel and aluminum, I can maybe understand a little bit of how maybe you'd want one's country to have some amount of fundamental capability to do those things. But yeah, I like for a lot of these things, I just don't get it. Like, so I'm sorry. I like it's I'm not sure what to do about it. Actually, I did write my congressman. This guy, I think his name is Matthew Frost, Democrat here in Florida, and said that they need to make an amendment to the Constitution to have checks and balances again, to not have these executive orders that act as laws, and because the president can't make laws, that's supposed to be Congress's thing. Just gonna throw some Beyond Burgers in here. It's supposed to be Congress's thing, and the whole suing them and like doing the having the judges take care of everything, like that's very reactive and not proactive. So yeah, there has to be something proactive that can be done. I mean, and it's kind of a joke, like there's ever going to be a constitutional amendment again. Can't have 3/4 of the states ratify anything, but whatever. They'd rather have the rain and heat and humidity of Florida. Yeah, it's I dig it. Erratic weather in Texas. Let's not talk about politics. Whatever. I mean, that's kind of the elephant in the room of everything. It's absolutely unhinged. Agent of Chaos. Fleeing to Spain and Portugal. Yeah, sorry, you gotta love through all that BS or live through. Beyond Burgers are amazing. I agree. They're even better when they're buy one, get one free, which is typically how I buy Beyond Burgers. But that is sort of I got some of these Morningstar Farm sausage patties too, so we're gonna toss those in there. All these things have been bought BOGO. That's sort of the Florida vegan life hack, is that all these things are sort of half price because Publix, which is the main grocery store that has these buy one get one free deals, overall they're more expensive than like Walmart. But so the buy one get one free deals isn't exactly half price, but it's pretty damn close. All right, let's start to spice this. Cold Chemical says, I'm continuously amazed and delighted this channel even exists. That I'm there with you. I'm surprised that this still exists too. I'm humbled and honored that people still even give a damn, even care to watch some rants and a food experiment. Let's see how this is. Look, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I'm tossing in some jerk seasoning now. Get a bunch in there. I think I'm gonna add some vegetable broth too. A habanero. See if this jerk seasoning gets us there today. Allergies are going crazy. I've been sneezing well, they've died down a little bit in the last couple days, but otherwise been sneezing a ton. Let's go ahead and throw some more garlic powder in there. Some onion powder. Some salt, because it's got potatoes, it's gonna need salt. And some vegetable broth, and we're gonna see how close that gets us as this boils down into a stew. I think I'm gonna need to add quite a bit more of the jerk seasoning, but we'll find out. Lauren Hutchell, I'm a municipal elected official in the Rust Belt. We're making as much steel as ever, but it's robots. You mean as in like people aren't people aren't employed, it's the robots that are employed. Is that what you're saying? Vegan metalheads think about fleeing to Indonesia because the president. I don't blame you. First vegan chef I saw on YouTube when I went vegan like 14, 15 years ago. Hell yeah. It's fucking awesome. Where's the MSG? Is there some... actually, the MSG is going to be in the vegetable broth. And let me see if... So in the jerk seasoning as well, as I'm reading the ingredients, it's got yeast extract in it. So that is sort of another hidden-ish name of MSG. And yeah, but vegetable broth. All vegetable broth is basically an acceptable way to get MSG into your food. Toss some water in there. Kira says, could you please resume? How did I make that food? Which is, what are you referring to? Like, I mean, so far it's just some onions, potatoes, and carrots that I've sauteed in some oil. We've got some Beyond Burgers cooking up over here that I'm about to break up into little pieces that we're gonna throw in here. I'm gonna increase that to high. We put some of that Lowry's jerk seasoning in there and habanero pepper. I'm gonna get some of these seeds in here because the habaneros that I've had recently haven't been as scorching hot as they typically are. I don't like food to be like ridiculously hot, but let's get some spice in there. Having bread with that. Well, we got the rice cooking, so yeah, I'll probably even make some garlic bread or something. Let's see. Level 5, do you pocket mulch? I'm not sure what that means unless that's not to me. Oh, level 5 vegan. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it's the internal chat, which is all good. Get this boiling and then reduce the heat Kind of get it at a constant simmer. Break these up into little pieces and just switch it to the full-on can here. There we go. As these saute down, I'm about to spice these up with the jerk seasoning as well. Yes, the Simpsons reference, the famous vegan Simpsons reference. Looks amazing. Let's see. We're gonna start to see how it tastes. And just see how this broth is, or how this jerk broth is. That's pretty good. It is spicy, which is awesome. Needs. Oops, you can't see anything. Needs some more jerk seasoning, so let's get that loaded up. I'm gonna guess that this thing really only makes 2 to maybe 3 portions. Add just a little bit of sugar in here too. Some of this sugar in the raw. Just a little bit. Not enough to make it sweet. What is up? Erica Cat. How's my finger? It exists. I'm glad to have it, and hopefully every day it's getting a little bit better. Oh, I put a lot of jerk seasoning. Yeah, damn straight. Well, we're gonna adjust it to however it tastes. So we're gonna see. Now it's looking nice and brown though. All right, I'm gonna toss some jerk seasoning over this vegan meat stuff. Not gonna go crazy with it. But get it spiced in and of itself. Not have thought to try sugar. Yeah, that is a solid little addition. Poppy says, is this all your own original music? It is. This is the music from the episodes. And as I get some more of my other songs upload it to Spotify in the next week or so with the Forever Dawn project. I'll start playing some of those on the streams as well. Thank you, Erica, for the happy healing. Appreciate it. I hope this heals without issue, because it sucks not being able to use your hands. All right, that looks pretty done. I'm gonna stop sauteing that. I'm gonna toss that into there at the end. The rice is done, so that's good. See if the potatoes are soft. I'm gonna lower the heat to simmer this and try that broth again. Loving the tunes, thank you. That's getting pretty good. Those habaneros are spicier than the ones that I previously had, where I added quite a few of those seeds, but that is all good. I'm gonna see if those potatoes are done. If the potatoes are soft, then it's time to add the vegan meats, which they are. Potatoes are nice and soft. Add this vegan meat. Chuck it in there. Digging the color so far. Let me bring this camera over to it. So far, that's what we got going on. That's what it's looking like. That looks pretty damn good. Another minute or two of sauteing. Yeah. Potatoes, damn straight. Are y'all Lord of the Rings fans? I mean, that's a no-brainer. The answer is yes. But probably use jackfruit instead of vegan meat. Yeah, jackfruit is a little bit of a pain in the butt, in the sense that you'll see a lot of videos online that show people making jackfruit super easily, but sometimes it can have that briny taste still left in it. And so for me, as is in the Satanic Spellbook, I boil the hell out of the unripe jackfruit from the cans, and for like a long time, as in like boil it for almost an hour, and then like chuck the water that'll turn red, and then refill it with water and boil it again and chuck it again, and to get that briny taste out. Then it becomes very neutral, and is quite good. It's not proteiny, but that's fine. I mean, you don't need ridiculous amounts of protein. I'm using these vegan meats because they were buy one, get one free. Otherwise, probably use tofu or seitan, or actually, you know what I would probably use is these dehydrated guys, these Verisoy vegan chunks. So that's probably what I would opt for if the vegan meats weren't so cheap here. All right, I'm going to try this again, see if it needs some salt or anything. Try it with a carrot. Ooh, that's good. I did use quite a bit of that jerk seasoning, but wow, it is good. And it doesn't have that alcohol flavor, which the ones in the bottles have. And this is also way better than other jerk seasoning packets, like the Great Value one that I tried, and some others. So let's toss this on some rice because it's quite flavorful. And the rice will neutralize some of that. But the Lawry's one, I am impressed. I'm not sponsored by that. Lawry's, if you want to sponsor me, go ahead. Let's see. Now, I also have a feeling this is going to taste better tomorrow when the starches and the potatoes and things kind of coagulate this stew down to be getting much thicker, since I didn't boil this down and boil the hell out of it. But that's how it's looking so far. And let's give it a try. I'll answer you in 1 second, so Kara, let me try this. Oh man, that was really good. I think we've finally gotten there with jerk seasoning. Okay, that's pretty damn awesome. I mean, you can modify it from there, but honestly, I'm not sure what I would modify. Maybe some actual Scotch bonnet hot sauce instead of the habanero peppers. Is a Scotch bonnet a type of habanero? I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. I think it is. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I am quite satisfied with this. This came out awesome. My hair is looking good. How do I take care of it? With very little. I use herbal essences, shampoo, and conditioner. I shampoo it maybe once every week and a half or so, because with curly hair, if I shampooed it a lot, it would just be a poof ball frizz. But I condition it every day. And it's not even like very kempt now. Like, it's not combed and the curls are like grabbing onto each other. But yeah, that is what I use. And they claim to be vegan and cruelty-free on their bottles, the certifications. Halloween pumpkin, hell yeah. Just made me hungry. Hell yeah. This is good. All right, so the cheapy one did it the best. I would definitely, I mean, the ones in the glass jars, which is a couple of them, the hot ones, they are quite spicy, which is good, and there is significant flavor to them. But they also have this alcohol-y like aftertaste, which I just couldn't shake. And this does not have that. So hell yeah. Well, damn. Thanks. Thank y'all for coming back and checking out a live stream again. I'm going to attempt to be more consistent with that. I have been working a decent bit, but yeah, I have a renewed excitement for getting online again and creating some more content again. So yeah, I'll be seeing y'all more and more. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good Friday night with whatever your plans are, and I'm gonna eat this food. I will see y'all around.